Hello everybody, this is Andy Lopez, the Invisible No Chemical Gardener. So I want to bring you up to date on what's been going on here, in case you haven't heard from me in the last few weeks or maybe in the last month or so. So I want to thank you for stopping by. I want you to know that we have a grand opening coming on March 20th of next month for the new website. It'll still be invisiblegardener.com, as well as a brand new podcast. Um, the podcast will probably be changed from Don't Panic, It's Organic to Invisible Gardeners podcast. But we'll see, because if we change the name, it may change the subscription, if you're subscribed to it. So we're trying not to do that. So that's coming up in March. We have a whole new a group of new format we're going to be doing, a whole new group of guests showing up. Some of the also some guests that you all like. We've invited them to come back. I'll be showing a lot of new videos. So come back and we'll have some fun. I teach you how to heal the earth, right? Nothing you have to do special. We have a new newsletter coming out, Make sure you sign up for the newsletter. That way you can get links to the blog. You get links to the store. You can, and if you have questions for me, well, we have an inquiry page where you can leave your questions, and I will answer it right on the next show. That's how we're going to be answering questions from now on. So don't go away. I'll be right back.
Andy Lopez, the Invisible Gardener, has been helping folks from around the world, and he can help you too. Listen to Don't Panic, It's Organic.
So coming up is some shows I've done. I put them together for you. I'll be doing that for the next week or so into our new opening on March 20th. And the way we're going to be answering questions is if you have a question, you just go fill out my inquiry form, put the question in there. It'll go to me. You'll bypass all this email that I get. I get lots and lots of emails, and I'll be able to answer it on the next show. You can listen to it. I just won't mention your name. Please just mention what city or what state you're in. That was always fun to do. So stay tuned for Don't Panic, It's Organic, the new show, the new website. All kinds of really good things are happening. Thank you very much for being a follower, and remember, don't panic, it's organic. Take care now and have a wonderful day. Bye. Also remember, the name of the address of the website is Invisible Gardener. That's GARDENER.com. Invisible, like the invisible man, and Gardener, GARDENER.com. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye. And I've been coming here for maybe 10 years now. You can follow the history of it on my website. And what we're doing this time of year to all the places, we're remineralizing. It's called remineralization. So just throwing rock dust around is not going to work. Many reasons for that, but so you have to understand why we throw rock dust down in the first place. So you think rocks and minerals. Okay, so you understand rock dust is the source of minerals. But when we put it in the soil, we're actually feeding the rock dust through the soil. So it's important that you not only have the minerals, but you have the microbial life there to eat it. Because that's what we're doing. We're giving the minerals to the rock dust to the microbial life. So it takes a while to establish the microbial life on the property. When I first go to a place, like on the farm, I can spray and apply the microbials. 99% of them will die. There'll be little dead bodies everywhere. You see one microbial burying everybody. The little cemetery, microbial cemetery, they all die. 99% of them. That 1% will survive. Next time I come around and do it, maybe another percent will survive. After a while, you have 100% survive, even though that doesn't happen anymore. The reason why is humankind are very destructive. They do massive amounts of damage to the soil. So whether it's city water that has some junk in it that kills the bacteria in the soil, all kinds of toxins. Chemical fertilizers by nature are toxic. They kill the natural bacteria in the soil. Cocaine for the soil is chemical fertilizer. And if you go use organic fertilizer on a dead soil, it won't work. The organic fertilizers only work if the soil is alive. A lot of people say, oh, the organic fertilizer doesn't work. I switched over from Miracle Grow to organic fertilizer. It doesn't work. Of course not. The microbial life is not there. Right here. Over here. mixture right here. You can take a close look. You're going to see a wide variety of things in here. And this is something I've developed over the years to apply, and it's different throughout the year too. So at this time of year, I have soft rock phosphate in there, I have gypsum in there, I have an organic fertilizer in there, 2 different types of organic fertilizer, maybe even 3 different types of organic fertilizer in here. And there's a variety of rock dust, which is in a powdered form. So I put pelletized form, which takes them a little bit longer to break down, maybe a month or 2 or 3 months. This piece will be eventually broken down. And then I have the powder and the powdered form, very, very, very fine, which is broken down right away when the water hits it. And then on top of that, one of the things I sprayed, main thing, the super seaweed, is a microbiological activator. That gets sprayed all the time. That's the liquid microbe in a liquid form with the minerals and everything right away, because the plants absorb that. So you're doing 2 things at the same time. When we spray a plant, they absorb the minerals and the microbe. In nature, in a forest, the microbes are in the air. The microbes are on the leaves. They're everywhere. That rhymes. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. Flyby. From now, everywhere we go, we have my special drone flyer, drone pilot, take us up to get a view of everything. These are sycamores, and want to keep an, you want to see what's going on, what we're doing. Just visit the website, invisiblegardener.com. You can subscribe to get the newsletter. Become a member if you need help. Have my book. Lots of good stuff. Thank you very much for listening. We'll be back. So, hang on. There you go. This is Andy Lopez, the Invisible Gardener. Today we're on starting a whole new project here. I call it the farm. Big giant place. It's going to be totally organic. But first thing we're doing is doing the emergency care, things that need immediate care. Look, take a look over there. That's it. Keep turning. You'll see. That's an oak tree. And you see the other oak trees are doing fine. That one's in trouble. So we're going to help that one out today. So the first thing I'm doing is I told them to turn the water off. Oak trees do not want to get overwatered. They don't like sitting in water. There's many different problems over there. But first thing we got to do is get the soil together. So one of the things I'm doing today is I'm doing a microbiological blend. We already sprayed it with my super seaweed. And if you don't know anything about that, I will teach you more as we go in time. And then what we're doing is we're applying things to the soil. And what we're applying to the soil is basically it's all microbiologically active. And my engineer says you got 1 minute, done. So if you want to look over here, this is all the different types of mycorrhizas that comes with just this one product. Okay, and there's tons of different types of mycorrhiza, and this is Dr. Earth I've been using for years. So this particular one, inside of here, we also added gypsum, which is a source of calcium and magnesium. Okay, this is a form of rock dust. I actually have about 5 or 6 different types of rock dust already. I have 14 different types I will eventually use. Plus we're using this soil planting mixture of Dr. Earth. Again, I can't overemphasize I like to say I call it good shit. See? And this has it's made from peat moss, redwood, a whole bunch of nice stuff, but then the mycorrhiza, that's what I want. That's what we want to start populating into the soil. Okay? But let me tell you what it looks like when we're ready to apply it. This is what it looks like. See? If we were to leave this alone in an environment where it would be cool and it has some moisture to it, the mycelium will start to grow. If this was made out of plexiglass, you will see the mycelium growing in there. The mycelium is what we want to grow in the soil. That's the ancient being that lives here. Okay? So we want to take, this has the rock dust in it, it has a bunch of other things in it. We're going to start applying it to the, oh yeah, and I forgot this, see? Here's another source of mycorrhiza, okay? Pure mycorrhiza inoculant, okay? And this has a particular type of mycorrhiza. There's like hundreds of different varieties of mycorrhiza that the earth has. And they're different according to, wrap it up, according to what part of the world they live in, different type of mycorrhiza. But we're going to get a different blend of mycorrhiza, put them all together, and the ones that survived are perfect for here. That's all for now. We'll be right back later. Yeah. Okay. not really using a drone here. Okay, it's just me flying around. We call it a drone so people don't get confused and get upset. Man, it's flying around. All my songs I wrote too. That's just oh, looks like only half the video. That's cute, man. I guess I just wanted to play the music. I like the music anyway. That's kind of weird. I only did half a video that time. That was my drone pilot is named Sam, by the way. We're going to be doing a lot more of that. It's really kind of fun going up there and checking out the everything. Here's part 2 of what we were just doing. Now, you know, this is a show is meant for you all to be a part of. So if you wanted to get on board here, you just go to invisiblegardener.com, the website, click on radio show. Well, of course, you should be, if you're listening to it now, you're probably already doing it, but if not, you're just watching the video afterwards. You can just go to my website or invisiblegardener.com, click on radio show, then follow the link, it'll say live show, click on that, takes you to the station. The station on the corner will say what numbers to call if you don't have a Zoom, a Zoom program. Otherwise, you can click on watch on Zoom, and it'll bring up your Zoom program. And the camcorder will take over. You have your little picture show up on here too. You won't be seeing the picture, so you can be whatever. You don't have to get really fixed up and everything to do it like me. See, I just. But because that's off the screen, the only thing that you'll see now is what's on the browser. And then if you have questions, we can stop the videos and we can talk. And one of the things about that is that you can also, if you have a tree or something, you have a picture of it and put it up on the screen. I can see it and other people can see it. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. So like we don't even have to go anywhere. We can do everything right from here. Hi, so we're here on the farm. Lots of construction in the back. Sorry for the noise, but that's the way it goes when you're on a work site. We're continuing taking care of the oak trees, okay? We're going to bring them back. This is only the second week. I expect it's going to be a good month or 2 before we start showing some effects on it, okay? It takes a while to get the soil together. That's why we do a combination of soil work and foliar spraying. Foliar spraying gets it right into their system. Today, why don't you come over here and take a look what we're using. The white stuff is called soft rock phosphate. The grayish looking ones are gypsum. Okay? And come over here. This is called superchard because it's a blend of biochar and a blend of a variety of other things. Let me read you the ingredients. It's made with biochar from bamboo, worm casting, humic acid from Leonard craft shell, and rock dust. Cool, huh? So there's many different types of rock dust, and that's what you want to do. So we're going to take what this does, and what this does, when you put the two together, you have a perfect food for the bacteria. That's what we're feeding. We're not feeding the trees, we're feeding the bacteria. These two put together, because the bacteria needs the carbon. That's why this works really good, because it's carbon. That's why after a fire, you see so many things coming back, because it's the carbon that the microbes need in order to, because they form carbonic acid, okay? And the carbonic acid is what breaks up the rock dust, okay? That's one of the things we're doing today. The other thing we're doing today is we're also, remember we want to feed the bacteria. Well, here are some of the bacteria. This one's called Great White Shark. Again, it's another nice commercial. And it's just full of the microbes in there. Then the other thing we're doing today is we're using my super seaweed, which is a microbiological activator. So it not only has the microbes, but the minerals already in a form that's already been available to them. So we'll spray it on the leaves and we'll soak the ground with it. So that's what we're doing. Oh, one more thing we're doing today is we're spraying them with this special mixture that I make. I call it super soy. It's made from soybeans. It's not available anymore. It's from Japan. They had the world's only organic golf course, and they're not doing it anymore. But I still have a batch of it, and when I run out, I'm just going to get some soybeans, grind them up, and have soybeans. And the brown stuff you see there, there's microbes in there too. And there's one more thing we're doing, is we're using B vitamins. This is Super Thrive. This is not classified as organic because it's man-made, but it's just vitamins. It's made from the Vitamin Institute for people. It's got all the B pluses and B vitamins, and that's what we're adding today. Spray and in the ground. So we're going to go get to work. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good, isn't it? I'm going to send that guy money. Look at that. Okay. Okay, next. All right, so let's see. So you guys should know by now I'm here every week, every Saturday, and I'm one of the things I'm going to be doing is going through my books. So we already started in my couple of shows ago. We went through a couple of chapters, and then this next chapter is going to be the vegetable garden. And one of the things I'm going to do is also incorporate into it the videos of when I'm in the garden. You know, so I think I don't know if I did this one or not, but I'm going to do it again. I think I didn't do it unless I already did. We'll see. Maybe it's a different one. Andy Lopez, the Invisible Gardener. I think we did. Today we're on starting a whole new project here. Yeah, we did that one. Okay. Never mind. So we'll stop that one. Somehow I brought two of them up. You know that? I just love seeing myself. What can I say? Okay, here's a new one. I hope you're watching this. I hope you all can see it. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger. Bring it all the way up there. I can't move it over there, so let's try. Let's do it. That was good, right? The difference between dirt and soil, dirt is what you sweep out of your house. And soil, to me, is a living thing. So there's dead soil and live soil. I'm plugging in a drip head. It's a cute little device that helps me to plug in a drip head. You know, it doesn't make any difference on top, but I like to put it on the bottom. I saw this really cool thing yesterday on TV that basically says humans evolved because of the rocks were providing minerals to them. You can't eat the rocks, but the rocks, the bacteria eat the rocks, and the bacteria gives the minerals to us. It's all about minerals. And it comes down to the soil. If the soil is not working, you and I are not going to get our minerals. And the trees, well, they all need the same minerals too. Yeah, he wants to be involved in everything that's going on here. He says, "What are you doing, man? What are you doing now?"
Is he management?
Yeah, he's management. There you go. See, that's the drip head.
Uh-huh. Great.
And I made it so that I cut little spaces out in here so they could go be right in there. And then I also made it so I cut little spaces out in here so that you go.
The hose?
Yeah, so it goes right in there. Hi, this is Andy Lopez, better known as the Invisible Gardener. Visit my website, invisiblegardener.com. Check it out. Thank you. Bye. Okay, I don't have any room here. No room. There you go. Got it. This is going to be like a series of commercials, isn't it? I guess, you know, if you don't want to watch it, I can understand. So I have a few more to put up here, but I think we got plenty of time. You know, if I don't, I can, like I said, I have over 900 videos. So I don't think I'll have any problem coming up with videos for you guys. And I'm also creating a whole bunch of new ones too, okay? So just stay tuned there. Any subjects, like I said, I'm going to be doing a video on the refractometers. So I'm actually going to videotape I'm going to get on the video using the refractometer, and I'm going to show you the different ones that I have and how I can use it, how you can use it. So hopefully I'll shoot some videos in the garden, the vegetable garden, how to use it there. Shoot some videos in the fruit trees, oranges, and all types of little fruit, how the refractor. And we'll also use it on trees, and I'll also show you how it's done on leaves. Okay, so here's another part of this show.
Doesn't he need a lady friend? He wrote me a note that says he needs a lady friend. Is there a lady friend out there who wants for tank? Call me. To take care. Now remember, visit my website, invisiblegardener.com. Check it out, okay? Look at that. Nice and green and luscious. He'll fill in even more, but around here, this is really hard environment right now. So we have to fix this. So that's what we're going to work on next. We're going to get your whole garden together. Over here, see all this stuff? We're going to get it together. So this is the way it looks now. I already added some compost to it. Next week we're going to have some more good soil.
Burn down.
Put it in the drip system. It's going to be really, really nice here.
Soon I'm going out again.
My name is Andy Lopez. Incredibly handsome and famous invisible gardener.
Sorry about all the commercials.
That's me.
Let's just say what's on. I think he's crazy.
See, that's nice, right?
I think he's crazy.
Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and water some more over here.
He must be doing drugs, right? He must be doing drugs. That guy's got to be crazy.
That's a low spot right there. See, we want that part to be like, soak the water in. Then when we get this drip system in, it will make a big difference here. Fish emulsion. So if it says organic on it, you know it doesn't have urea in it. You don't want it as a turtle. He wants to get involved in everything. You don't want urea in your fish emulsion. You don't want urea in anything. So this is organic fish emulsion. It has a natural source of nitrogen. It shouldn't say urea at all in the back here. Let me see nitrogen. See, water soluble organic nitrogen. See, no urea. You don't want urea. Urea kills the beneficial bacteria. So if we're trying to encourage beneficial bacteria to grow, no urea.
Okay.
That's the cameraman.
So we'll give it a little bit of that. You don't need more anymore. Okay. See, we give it this one. Give it to this one.
Okay, next.
This is going to finish it all up. Not bad. I did not do that.
Those are the tree vents like that.
Isn't this clever?
I made that
Bacteria
up.
will eat through the hard pan. We have to help it a little bit eventually to break it up or something. This is the best place. This is like under the tongue of the tree. Anything you go here, that tree will absorb. That's why we picked this spot here. Because you look, it's like almost in the middle of the tree, which is perfect for that. And we'll do the same thing over here. Huh? And we want, I want like a slow, it would be great if we could have a, okay, this one goes in there. See, isn't that nice? We have these to protect from the tank knocking them over. Normally you don't need them. But you have to customize everything for people. And the whole thing we're doing is for the tree, but we're also helping Tank to get his environment back. He writes to me all the time. There you go. This is the one that's not going down so fast, so we're going to have to keep an eye on it because this whole area is really, really super hot. Appreciate if you water a little more, slowly but sure. When we get the drip system around, it'll be fine. Until then, agua, échale agua, okay? Hi, this is Andy Lopez, better known as the Invisible Gardener. Visit my website, invisiblegardener.com. Check it out. Thank you. Bye.
Gosh, she's so handsome. Oh dear, now what's going on here? I'm running out of buttons. Don't have as many buttons to push. There you go, I got it. Oh, change the screen. So, I kind of like almost want to stop the video and talk about it. I can't talk over it. And then if I let the video go, I forget what I was going to say when I wanted to say it. So I might try to do that because this is all something new for me. I'm trying to figure out the best way. I'm talking to you, right? I'm off the screen here right now. I think, I'm not sure. Maybe I am on the screen. Hi, I am on the screen. Yes, I am on the screen. So we'll figure it out, okay? So here's another one. Like I said, I have tons of these things. Yep, tons of them. I love doing that because that's always something that, what's the point of I'm the only one that knows this stuff, right? We need to figure out a way to help Mother Earth.
The health of the tree depends on the health of the soil. So if you don't take care of the soil, this tree is not native to here. So normally doesn't grow in this type of soil. So if you want it to grow, you need to give it the microbes and the bacteria it needs to grow. Simple. And look at it now. It's got, the greenery is coming up more and more. It's feeling happier and happier. Look at all that's new growth. Every time I come here, it's almost a third more growth. You can't push it because it has a lot to do with the temperature and the weather too. So
the tree made it through the fire, by the way. Everything got burnt, but the tree made it through the fire. I'm going out there again as soon as the people are comfortable with letting people show up because of the coronavirus. Hopefully, well, the rain and everything, that it will help the tree. The tree's been writing me letters saying, please come over, I need you to feed me, so we'll see.
Knows it's wintertime. It's saying, it's a little warm for wintertime, ain't it? But you'll see, by the springtime, it'll just be glorious, right? Nice and shady under here. We won't have these things under here anymore. We'll have a drip that'll take care of it. Okay, boss? I see you in there.
It's more fun doing this, isn't it? I hope you guys are enjoying this because I sure am. This is a guy whose tree it was. He also happens to be a photographer, and he did the camera work this time around.
Out and our own lack of knowledge on how to care for it, the coral tree behind me here was really suffering. Fortunately, we encountered Andy Lopez, the Invisible Gardener, who taught us how to give the tree the nutrition and the water that it needed, and now it's doing a whole lot better. Thanks, Andy.
This is actually the very first one we did, so we're kind of doing it backwards. Or maybe it's the one we do when we're done. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what 99 is. Maybe it's 99.
I was talking with Sam just the other day, and he said, you know, everything you're saying, you always go back to compost. Yeah, compost is the most important thing people need to learn how to make and why they're doing it. Because if you don't make good compost, you don't have good compost, the trees, your plants, nothing will grow well. It's as simple as that. So we're going to take this fish emulsion, put it in here. So it's not your normal fish emulsion. I've already gotten to it. What I did was I aerated it. Aerated gets it bubbled air and the bacteria goes nuts. You have 10 times more bacteria than you normally would.
This is about the third week.
Well, there's a little bit of food left in this one, but of the 4 that we put in the ground yesterday, 3 are completely empty, so the tree is getting lots of really good nutrition right now. There they are. And here's number 4, which is now completely empty. Good job, Andy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Andy Lopez, better known as the Invisible Gardener. Visit my website, invisiblegardener.com. Check it out. Thank you. Bye.
So being a commercial person, he did the videos and he put my commercials in the end, which I think is not a bad idea, unless you're watching them in a row, you know. That one that didn't go down means that it was hard pan there. That means that the water, hard pan is exactly that, a layer of really hard, a layer of clay that has gotten hard. That means it got wet, then it got hot. That's called a hard pan. Nothing goes through that. And we have to eventually break through that, otherwise the tree will die because they need